Guys, welcome back to Julio Supercharge, where we do car reviews by touch and feel. If you haven't subscribed, hit the notification bell so that you get all the videos that we drop. We have so many new stuff coming up, and share, put out there, tell people to tell people, tell your friends to tell your friends. And guys, today I'm outdoors. As you can see, this is a new refreshed Subaru crossover. And I'm gonna show you the exterior, the interior, the power that you are working with, and I'm gonna tell you what makes this stand out from the rivals of the crossover that is taking over in the car scene. So guys, we start with the name. This is a Subaru XV Crosstrek, and actually this one sits in between a Forester and a Subaru Outback, which is like an Outback is more of a station wagon, but mostly nowadays they're putting them like mostly SUV, with big wheels and all that. And this one is a compact crossover. Actually the Crosstrek is supposed to symbolize how this is robust and rugged, and it can go all places, and that is due to all thanks to the symmetrical all-wheel drive that is normally active all the times, that takes all the wheels, and actually if one wheel is losing traction, power is taken to that one. And this is actually the best after the Quattro system that is normally found in the Audis. And guys, you know what it is, so I'm gonna start by touch and feel as usual, and I'm gonna take you around the car, the design feature, and also what uniqueness we have. So it has that nice orange to it, and guys, my favorite color is orange. Bright colors, they give life. And as we start here with the emblem for Subaru, and the bonnet actually has two lines that give it elegance, a bit of presence, and that aggressiveness. And also we come here, the ground clearance, guys, this one is on the platform of an Impreza hatchback, but it's not just an Impreza that is jacked up. It has, suspension wise, everything is changed, even the chassis, and it has a ground clearance of almost 9 inches. It's around 8.7 inches to be correct. And you can see the lights, these are nicely put here. And then we have the headlamp washers, and then we have the fog lights here, and then we have these bits of plastic running across the car, like for the wheel arches here, nicely with the black they are black trims. They give the contrast of black and orange, of course. And then the wheels, they've been given alloys. These are 17 inches, and they've been given these alloy rims that are funky. And actually this one, a few years ago, you couldn't find a manufacturer that is putting this kind of funky wheels on a car, but these ones are nice, and they have the contrasting black and silver. They have silver trims here, and then the wheels actually give also that aesthetic appeal and look. They're nice. Actually with this one, you don't need an aftermarket rim to give your car that, that wowness. It has these integrated turn signals here that are really nice. And then we come to the roof rails. These are nicely alloy and bits of plastic, but I think they are strong enough. Actually, they're strong. I can tell you they're strong. And then guys, with the lines on the side, nimechokoza gari. These lines on the side, they give that buffness. And actually, on the side I've noticed, for the rear wheel arch, it is buffed out a bit to give that, beefy rear look. And then we come with the styling of an SUV here and the hatchback feel, but because it's raised enough, this is a good feel with the rear spoiler here, with the integrated brake light, the third one, and then the lights here, they are nice. This is nice shape. The rear bumper here, with integrated reflectors for the drivers that are coming behind. And then they have bits of this plastic. I hope it goes with the, actually it's an extension of the black trims that we have all around the car. And then we have an emblem here for the symmetric all-wheel, actually to signify that particular power of the engine. I'll talk about that in a bit. And then we have here in the bumper, we have the rear reversing camera, and then we have this wiper that is nice to cover the rear window to actually clear it off when it's rainy and foggy. And then we have the emblem for the XV Crosstrek. Crosstrek, I told you guys, is supposed to symbolize how all types of roads that this one handles. And then that's it for the exterior design. Let's go to the interior. We see what you're working with, y'all. So when you open the driver door, you are welcomed by not much going on, but with the budget that this car has, it's expected of this tech that you have. So we have buttons to give you hands-free feel when you're operating the infotainment system and receiving your calls and all that. And then it has a nice stitching to it actually on the inside, and a nice feel to it. It's not that heavy or light. And then it has shifters. These ones are for, it uses something called CVT. CVT stands for continuous variable transmission. So it works like the manual, but this is automated, so the car shifts for you, and it gives that growl of the engine when it's shifting from one gear to another. Some people say it has a delay downshifting, but I don't think so. I've actually spent a day with this car. Okay, maybe it's not enough time. And then we come to the infotainment system. This is enough screen, I think, a 5-inch screen. And then the climate controls here, nicely put all round. And then we have another additional screen here to actually show you the symmetrical all-wheel drive I was talking about, to show you which wheel doesn't have enough traction and which wheels are actually giving power to the one that doesn't have power. And then guys, there's a bit of tech that has been put on this one that you normally found on the big trims of luxurious cars. It has 2 cameras here, so this one and this one. These ones monitor the road and they actually assist you, and they're called driver assist. They assist you to keep on the lanes. They'll keep you on the lane, they'll give you alerts when you're off, and they'll actually show you here also if you're about to hit an obstacle, and it will automatically brake for you actually. And then while you are on traffic, it will alert you when the car in front of you has actually started moving for you to move. And it will survey the road, you know, and it's called pre-collision safety measure, and also lane departure also. It has all the, you know, these are terms that you use on a Lexus, on an Audi, you know, the Q7s, Q8s, and it has all of that. You know, for this particular car, actually, I love that particular tech. You know, Subaru did something not particularly found on these trims of crossovers. And then we come to the gear lever here. So it has this nice feel to it. You'd think it's a manual, but it's an automatic, guys. And then you have somewhere to keep your key. This, of course, it's a start, stop button situation. So you just press it comes to life. You put it off like so. Yes, and you have your gauge cluster here to monitor your speed and all that. You have these toggles to work with, the normal, and then we have the manual telescopic wheel to adjust the level you want your wheel to be at, to your liking, guys, to your liking. The handbrake is manual, to have that feel, like you put it off, on, and then we have compartments. We have a compartment here. We have the 12-volt socket here. We have the glove compartment here to put stuff, you can see, and then the material here is nicely robust and durable. And then we have another compartment here. This one is for the cup holders, but you can take out these compartments if you want to put something big, so that's a nice touch to it. And then this one you can open for the center beam. It has a 12-volt socket here and USB connectivity, and then actually you can extend this armrest in front like this. It slides to actually adjust and have that driver feel, like you rest your hand and you're driving and all that, And then on the doors we have the control for the wiper mirrors, and then these ones for lock on and off, for the windows and all that. We have this bit of trim here that is plastic, but it has that contrasting orange from the outside, so I like that beam. I wish they could have taken that to the dashboard, like these trims here, and put them orange, but maybe it could have been funkier, I don't know. So guys, the seats, the passenger seat for the front, it's manually operated, so you take it in front, but the driver that's another case. So it's automated. Actually, you can take it back, you can bring this bit in front, back, you can you can take the thigh support up and down, up and down. You can actually, it doesn't have lumbar support. That's a letdown Subaru. Do something about that. And then guys, I'll take you to the back. We see what you're working with, how much space, and we go to the boot. And most anticipated, the engine situation. And then guys, so at the back, you'll notice this is enough room, especially this one being a small SUV. You have enough leg room, enough headroom, but for the center passenger, this is where you compromise, because the transmission tunnel is a bit humpy. So this one will interfere with your leg situation, but it is what it is, man. It is what it is. And you take this down, and I like how nowadays they're giving it a suspending feel to it. It's not going all the way down. And that's it for the rear passengers. The seats have been given that nice shape of this cut to actually give you enough leg room, but you wouldn't notice about it, but all the same, it's all nice. And the boot, this has actually enough room for the boot than most the rivals that it came to compete with, because this one, you can see the situation here. We have stuff here, but you can actually take down the rear seats like so, and then I'll go to the door and show you how much space we have. So you put your stuff, and it has this actually tough material underneath actually to hold stuff and everything. And this is enough room. You cannot compare this one with the room, the boot space you get in like a Nissan Qashqai, which is more of the same class with this one, or a Toyota CHR. So I go to the bonnet and I show you what we are working with and how much power we have under the hood. So the bonnet, you open it up. I'll open it up like so. Let me show you. Let me show you. You open the bonnet like so, and then today I'm being a mechanic. You put some yes, to hold it in place with that wire. Subaru is well known for the boxer engine. This one has the same. It's a 2-liter 4-cylinder engine that is emitting 148 horsepower, 145 pound-feet of torque. That's enough power to cruise you around and go off-roading and all that. And the boxer engine is normally known for the way it sits down to give you that, you know, sucking in on the ground to give you that stability. I did a GT86 that has the same engine that this one has. They share the engine. GT86 or BRZ Subaru. Actually, BRZ shares the same engine, and also the Scion FRS for the US market that was taken there to appeal for the youth and all that. So, in terms of power, it is capable. It is capable, I can tell you that. So, this particular engine uses the symmetrical all-wheel drive that I was telling you. That gives power to all wheels, and it's actually the second best after the Quattro. And we will show you the off-roading capabilities. We will give it some few tasks here and there, and I cannot believe this. I'm saying this for the first time. I'll take it on a drive and feel the drive, but I've spent the whole day being driven by the owner. The thing that I was suggesting is if he can put an exhaust on it to give that note, you know, yeah, to feel like, you know, when you say that you're driving a Subaru, there's this notion of being rowdy and all that, but Subaru is a fun car to drive. And wait a minute, some people are flying. Yes. So I was saying, when you say Subaru, there's that perception, and I'll be talking to the owner later on to actually get that perspective of why is it that people get this notion of Subaru drivers being rowdy and being youth that are uncontrolled and, you know, agitated all the time. But actually, it's a beautiful car to drive. I can say that. And today I came prepared. I'm very comfortable, and I can do this, you know. And guys, I'll take it on a drive. And welcome to this new family. If you're new here, subscribe, you know, comment, you know, say, just leave something there to say, you know, like Julio, do this and that, you know, tell your friends to watch and tell their friends and their friends. And my eyes are here. So that was it for Subaru XV Crosstrek. I'm out. Let me enjoy the drive. Adios.